Today, I want to start by talking to you about something fundamental to having a full life: purpose. We've all heard about it. Some find it at a young age, while others spend their lives searching for what truly gives them meaning. But let me tell you something. It's not something that just magically appears, nor is it something that comes to us spontaneously. Purpose is something we build, that we work to find, and that is defined throughout our lives. What happens when we don't have a clear purpose? We simply go with the flow of life. We follow the routine without questioning ourselves too much, and decisions become more diffuse. Have you ever felt like you're moving forward, but you don't know exactly where you're going? It's like walking down a path without knowing where it ends. At that moment, life feels like a series of days, one after the other, with small moments of joy, but no clear direction. But when you find your purpose, everything changes. And to be honest, purpose isn't a fixed destination. Purpose is more like a direction, like a beacon that lights your way. But the journey is always dynamic. It's something that gives you clarity, that allows you to make decisions with confidence. It helps you distinguish what's truly important to you and let go of everything that isn't. Let's take an example. If your purpose is to help others, then every action you take, every step you take, aligns with that goal. It may not always give you immediate answers on how to achieve it, but you know that all your decisions are leading you in that direction. If, on the other hand, you're not clear about what truly moves you, you may feel trapped in a sea of indecision, in a routine that doesn't fulfill you, with the feeling that, despite all your effort, you're not making progress toward anything concrete. Now, purpose doesn't have to be something grand or universal in the classic sense. Not all of us need to be inventors, artists, or world leaders. Purpose can be something as simple as creating a loving home, raising your children well, or doing your job with passion and commitment. In fact, true purpose is often found in the small daily actions that bring us closer to our deepest selves. Living with purpose has an immediate effect on our lives. When we are clear about what we want, every decision becomes easier. Should I say yes to this new opportunity? If it aligns with your purpose, the answer is obvious. Should I invest more time in this project? If it connects with what you want to achieve, then yes. Is this the kind of relationship I want in my life? If it supports your purpose, that relationship will push you toward the place you seek. Purpose acts as a filter, helping you make decisions that bring you closer to your goals and eliminating those that derail you. And don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean that everything in life becomes easy when you find your purpose. Nothing in life is worthwhile without effort. Challenges, difficulties, and setbacks will continue to be part of the journey. But when you have a purpose, resilience emerges naturally. Every obstacle is seen as an opportunity to learn and grow. Falls don't knock you down because you know they're part of a much larger process. Purpose gives you the strength to get up again and again, to keep moving forward, knowing that each step, even the small ones, is bringing you closer to your vision. One of the things that impacts me most, working with so many people, is realizing that those who live with purpose tend to have a different energy. They're more motivated, more focused, and, above all, happier. Why? Because purpose gives them meaning. Every morning, when they wake up, they're clear about what they want to achieve and why they're doing it. And that clarity gives them the fuel to face the day with enthusiasm, with a desire to learn, to grow, to contribute, to move forward. It's true, life can sometimes seem messy, chaotic, even unfair. But when you have a purpose, that chaos loses its hold. Purpose acts as an anchor, something that keeps you grounded, something that helps you not stray too far, even when things get tough. And the most beautiful thing of all is that the more we align ourselves with our purpose, the more doors and opportunities open up that we would never have imagined otherwise. So ask yourself today, what are you passionate about? What makes you feel your life has meaning? If you don't know yet, don't worry. Take the time to search for it. Reflect, explore, try new things. It's not about finding your purpose overnight, but about starting to walk toward it. Because when you find it, the change will be profound. Everything you do, from your relationships to your career, will align with what truly matters. Now, why is passion so important? Because it gives you drive. Without it, it's easy to lose interest, fall into monotony, and give in to laziness or fatigue. But when you live with passion, Even in difficult times, it's that same passion that drives you forward. It's like an engine that never stops, energizing you even when everything around you seems to be on hold. And best of all, you don't need everything to be perfect to feel that motivation. Passion is what turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. Passion also keeps you focused. Have you ever noticed that when you're doing something you're truly passionate about, time seems to fly by? You lose track of hours, problems, and everything other than that activity. This happens because you're completely focused on what you're doing. And that focus not only improves the quality of your work, but also makes you feel completely fulfilled, so that the effort doesn't weigh you down. On the contrary, work becomes something pleasurable when you do it with passion. Of course, there are difficult times. We live in a world full of challenges, obstacles, and unexpected situations. But it's in those moments that passion becomes more essential than ever. Do you know why? Because passion is what gives you resilience. It gives you the ability to recover from setbacks, to get back up after each fall. When you live with passion, no matter how many times you fall, there will always be something inside you that motivates you to get up again, to continue the path, to keep pursuing what you want. Because what drives you isn't just a superficial desire, but an inner flame that isn't easily extinguished. But, and here's the most important thing, passion is also what gives you a clear purpose. Without passion, it's difficult to stay focused on what you truly want, and life becomes an endless list of tasks to accomplish. When you live with passion, everything you do has a deeper meaning. You're no longer chasing something just for money or to meet other people's expectations. You're pursuing something because it fills your heart, because you feel like it's the reason you're in this world, the reason you truly want to leave this journey in life. Furthermore, passion is contagious. People who live with passion inspire others. If you're passionate about what you do, that energy spreads to those around you. Have you ever met someone who, just by talking about what they do, transmits such a powerful energy that you want to join them? That's passion at its best. Passionate people have the power to influence those around them, to get others excited about what they do. And it's not about forcing that passion or pretending. It's about sharing it genuinely, because when you truly love what you do, that energy flows naturally. If you've ever felt like motivation eludes you, that you find it difficult to stay on track, I invite you to deeply reflect on what you're truly passionate about. What excites you? What would you do even if you weren't paid to do it? What gives you energy even after a long day at work? Finding the answers to those questions is the first step to rekindling that spark, to rediscovering your passion. Remember, passion isn't something you can forcefully create, but you can cultivate it, nurture it. You can start surrounding yourself with people and experiences that inspire you, doing activities that excite you, and making time for what you truly love. And most importantly, never let challenges, difficulties, or criticism extinguish that passion. Because, in the end, passion is what will keep you going, what will give you momentum when the road gets tough. So, today I ask you, what are you truly passionate about? Find that passion, nurture it, and you'll see how your life takes a much more vibrant course, full of energy, drive, and above all, the motivation to keep going no matter what comes. Passion gives meaning and enjoyment to life. In life, one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is finding what we're passionate about. It's funny how we often go through life seeking success, money, or recognition, but deep down, what we're really looking for is a deeper meaning, a reason to get up every day eager to keep going. And this is where passion comes in. Passion not only gives you direction, but it also gives you enjoyment. And the most beautiful thing is that it gives you deep enjoyment, not the superficial kind that passes quickly. Passion is what transforms any activity into something more meaningful. Imagine for a moment that every morning when you wake up, you know exactly what you're going to do, and you're also excited about it. It's not just about completing a to-do list. It's about knowing what you're going to do. It truly fulfills you. That's purpose combined with passion. It's what gives true meaning to everything we do, what transforms the ordinary into something extraordinary. When you live with passion, the day ceases to be a mere sequence of disconnected activities, of repetitive tasks that mean nothing. Instead, each activity becomes another step towards something that truly matters to you. And therein lies the magic of passion. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do it with your heart. It can be in your work, in your studies, in the relationships you build, or even in small, everyday tasks. Passion gives you that depth, that feeling that what you're doing truly matters. Suddenly, doing things isn't a burden, but an act full of meaning and enjoyment. The enjoyment that passion brings isn't instantaneous or superficial. True satisfaction comes from knowing that, even if the process is difficult, every step toward the goal is worth it. We often hear people say that the journey is what really matters, not the destination. And this is true. What gives you real enjoyment isn't the end, but the path you take. Because when you're passionate about something, even obstacles are seen as opportunities for growth, not barriers. They're part of the experience that makes you feel more alive, more connected to your purpose. But what happens when we don't have passion for what we do? We simply become repetitive beings, going through life without truly engaging in what we're doing. It's as if we're on autopilot, simply doing what's necessary. Enjoyment, in that case, becomes scarce. The hours drag on, fatigue accumulates, and we feel empty, as if something were missing. And passion is what fills that void. It's true that sometimes we find ourselves with jobs or responsibilities that don't motivate us that much. But even in those cases, how we do things makes a difference. If we can at least find an aspect of what we're doing that aligns with our interests, with our passion, the enjoyment of life improves considerably. It can be something as simple as giving your best in what you do, even if it's not your dream activity. Because in the end, passion isn't always in what you do, but in how you do it. If you put your heart and energy into it, even the most routine can be satisfying. True enjoyment of life comes when you allow yourself to feel what you're doing, when you don't get carried away by rushing or external expectations, but instead focus on the present moment. And passion invites you to do just that, to be present, to enjoy each moment as unique. It doesn't matter if you're working, enjoying time with friends, or taking a walk in the park. When you're connected to what you're truly passionate about, every moment becomes a gift. And life without passion isn't really life, because enjoyment depends on the emotional connection we have with what we do. Living without passion is like walking aimlessly, like being present in body but absent in spirit. Without passion, everything becomes monotonous. But when you live with passion, everything comes alive. Passion gives color to life. It makes it vibrate. Things that once seemed insignificant are transformed into moments of genuine enjoyment. From a sincere conversation to a project that makes you feel fulfilled, everything becomes richer when you put your heart into it. Ultimately, what I want to convey with this is that passion has the power to transform the everyday into something extraordinary. It gives us the opportunity to enjoy every step we take, reminding us that the process is as valuable as the result. And that's the secret. When we live with passion, nothing becomes a burden. Everything becomes an opportunity for growth, enjoyment, and satisfaction. And that is, without a doubt, one of the greatest blessings we can have in life. Feeling truly alive. Passion attracts opportunities and success. One of the most powerful aspects of living with passion is that it naturally begins to attract opportunities and, eventually, success. When you are passionate about what you do, you not only focus better on your activities, but your enthusiasm also spreads to those around you. And this is key. The opportunities that open up aren't just a product of chance. They're the result of the energy, dedication, and commitment you put into everything you do. Somehow, the universe seems to align and provide you with what you need, but all starts with that inner spark that is passion. Passion has a magnetic power. When you work on something you love, people notice. If you are convinced of what you do, if you put your heart and soul into it, people are drawn to that energy. Passion is contagious. And even more importantly, when others see that you truly love what you do, they are more willing to support you, collaborate with you, or even offer you opportunities. Passion acts like a magnet, causing your environment to open doors for you that wouldn't have appeared otherwise. This is the authenticity effect. When you give yourself completely to something you truly care about, you're not trying to convince others of your worth. You're simply being yourself. And that's what attracts true prosperity. A clear example of how passion attracts opportunities can be seen in any success story. Great entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, and thinkers didn't get to where they are just because of their technical skills or because they were the smartest. Their success stemmed from their ability to live their passion so intensely that everything they did became attractive, relevant, and valuable to others. When someone sees you with passion, they begin to see you as someone capable of achieving something, as someone who not only has a clear purpose, but is also willing to fight for it with all their might. And that's one of the keys to creating alliances, collaborations, and projects that open doors to success. But passion doesn't just attract external opportunities. It also directly affects how you face challenges. When you're passionate about what you do, you don't see obstacles as failures or insurmountable barriers. You see them as interesting challenges. This mindset allows you to be open to new opportunities because you don't give up at the first difficulty. And what happens when you don't give up and keep looking for solutions? Opportunities start to appear, even in the most unexpected places. An example of this is how job opportunities don't always present themselves in the most conventional way. Often, work isn't found through an advertisement or a formal offer, but because someone knows you, someone recommends you, someone sees what you're capable of and invites you to be part of something. These types of spontaneous opportunities tend to occur more frequently when you're living with passion, because people begin to notice your energy, your dedication, and start thinking of you when new projects arise, without you having directly asked. Attracting opportunities isn't just a matter of luck. It's a process that involves authenticity and vision. Passion allows you to build a clear vision of what you want, and that vision, in turn, leads you to act consistently and persistently. People who live with passion don't stop in the face of adversity. They know that what they're doing is what they want. Doing has value, and sooner or later, the universe responds. When you do it with all your heart, when you truly believe in what you're doing, opportunities tend to come because the world, in some way, recognizes you and gives you the necessary tools to move forward. Opportunities are like the wind. When you have passion, you're prepared to seize them. You're ready to take action at the right moment. Often, opportunities can go unnoticed if you don't have that inner willingness to see them. Passion makes you alert and prepared to seize every moment, every chance that crosses your path. And this is where the concept of action comes into play. Passion isn't just something you feel, but something that drives you to act. And action, as we know, is what turns opportunities into tangible results. Another important point is that when you work with passion, success becomes almost inevitable. I'm not talking about success in terms of fame or money, but about the success of doing what you love and seeing how that effort transforms into results. What happens is that when you live with passion, every step you take brings you a little closer to your goal, and over time, that journey filled with effort translates into achievements. And the most beautiful thing of all is that by living with passion, success isn't something distant, nor a goal only a few can achieve. Success comes little by little when you live aligned with your passion and work with perseverance and love. Finally, passion also opens your mind to new ideas. Opportunities don't always come from obvious places, but when you're filled with passion, you become more receptive to new things, to things you hadn't considered before. You're willing to innovate, to take risks, to explore paths that others may not see. And in that process of exploration, great opportunities are born. Passion pushes you to be creative, to think outside the box, and that creativity is what will allow you to attract the kind of success that isn't measured only in material achievements, but in the satisfaction of living a full life. So, passion isn't just something internal. It's something that transcends and projects outward, creating a favorable environment for opportunities and success to arrive. And it all starts with that internal energy, that flame that drives you to act, to believe in yourself, and to make things happen. So don't underestimate the power of passion. It's the engine that moves the world, that opens doors, and that leads you to achieve great things. One of the greatest benefits of living with passion is that when you truly love what you do, that passion becomes a constant source of motivation. And I'm not talking about superficial or momentary motivation. I'm talking about a motivation that goes beyond immediate obstacles, that doesn't depend on external rewards or the ups and downs of everyday life. Passion is what drives you to keep going when things get tough. Life, as we well know, is not a straight path. There are moments of success, but there are also failures, difficulties, and moments of doubt. It is in those moments when passion becomes the anchor that keeps you going, when you are motivated by something that, if you truly care, setbacks aren't as terrifying, nor are obstacles as unbreakable. Passion gives you the strength to get up and keep going, because it's not just about achieving an external goal, but about continuing the journey towards something that truly fulfills your soul. Imagine for a moment that you're working on a project you're passionate about, but you face a series of failures. No matter how many problems arise, your commitment to that purpose remains strong. Passion helps you see beyond the present moment, instead of getting caught up in the frustration of a mistake. Passion allows you to learn from it, reinvent yourself, and move forward with even more strength. If you're not passionate about what you do, the difficulties can seem insurmountable and motivation can quickly fade. But if what you do fills you with energy and meaning, every difficulty becomes an opportunity to grow. Passion also gives you purpose. Without a clear purpose, it's easy to lose your way. Motivation can falter when you don't quite know why you're doing something, or when external rewards don't come quickly. However, passion connects you to a deeper purpose, something that transcends immediate achievements. When you're clear about what drives you and why you do it, even in moments of fatigue, you can keep moving forward because you know what you're doing has a significant impact. And here's a fundamental aspect. Passion helps you maintain perseverance. External motivation, like a salary or material reward, can easily fade. But passion is an internal driving force that never runs out, that doesn't depend on external factors. It's something that springs from within, and as long as you remain connected to your passion, you keep moving forward. It doesn't matter if goals take time to achieve. Passion gives you the patience to keep moving forward, even when results aren't immediate. Passion is also the fuel that drives you to innovate. People who are passionate about what they do don't get stuck in a single approach. Passion drives you to explore new ways of doing things, keeps you curious, and pushes you to be creative. That constant curiosity keeps you motivated because, in the end, passion isn't just an initial spark, but a renewable energy that continues to drive you long-term. And this energy not only benefits you, but also inspires others. When you see someone who truly enjoys what they do, it's hard not to be motivated by their example. Passion has the power to spread and create an environment of collective motivation. Living with passion also means being able to enjoy the process, not just the results. We often obsess over the destination, but what really counts is the path we take. When you're passionate about what you do, the simple fact of working toward a goal fills you with satisfaction. Small daily victories are celebrated with joy because you understand that the process itself is as valuable as the goal. That's the magic of passion. It allows you to enjoy every step and at the same time gives you the energy to continue. On the other hand, we must also keep in mind that passion isn't always easy to maintain. There are times when you wonder if it's all worth it. In these moments, it's important to remember that motivation isn't always constant. There'll be good days and bad days, but it's precisely on those difficult days that passion becomes your inner driving force. When everything seems against you, passion is what keeps you going, makes you see beyond the circumstances, and gives you a reason to keep looking for solutions, to keep fighting for what you believe in. Throughout life, motivation tends to fluctuate, but when you're fueled by passion, that fluctuation doesn't have the same impact. Instead of waiting for circumstances to change to feel motivated, passion compels you to take action, makes you see every challenge as an opportunity, and allows you to move forward with a certainty that what you're doing is truly worthwhile. In short, passion isn't just an emotion you experience in good times, but a constant source of motivation that accompanies you over time. It gives us resilience in the face of difficulties and perseverance in pursuit of our dreams. Passion connects you to something bigger than yourself, and that connection is what keeps you moving, allows you to keep going, and most importantly, gives you meaning in every step you take. Living with passion is the key to keeping your motivation alive, even when the path seems uncertain.